We all know how important it is to make sure that our daily diet is full of fresh fruits and vegetables because our bodies need all of the nutrients, right? But did you know that most of us are not getting all of the vitamins and minerals that we need from the foods we eat, even if we are making good choices? You're probably thinking, well, how is that possible? Here to tell us how it is possible and how we can make sure we get all the nutrients our bodies need are registered dietitian Michelle Beccarella and Danielle Coleman from Food for Health International. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Michelle, let me start with you. You're a registered dietitian. I try to eat healthy. It's very important for me. I try to have my children eat healthy, but yet we may not be getting the nutrients our bodies need. How so?
That's correct. Well, I'm sure that you're trying.
I'm trying.
You said, but unfortunately, due to modern farming technology and techniques, our foods today don't have near as much of the nutrients that they've had even 30, 50 years ago.
And you have a great example here to prove that with oranges. Show us and tell us.
For example, for vitamin A, it would take 8 oranges today to get the same amount of vitamin A from 1 orange 30 years ago.
Oh my gosh. That's
and
amazing.
Vegetables as well. It would take 10 servings of spinach to get the nutrient value of 1 serving of spinach 30 years ago.
And that's almost impossible for me to chew down. Let's be honest. Danielle, let me bring you in. You have children, and I know you're like me. You try to, give them something that's healthy. But nowadays, that's a challenge.
Oh my gosh, it is a challenge. And as moms, we're busy, we're always on the go, so sometimes processed foods are the easiest to grab and run out the door. I'm also a yoga instructor, so there's always a mindful eye towards nutrition, and it's difficult to get that in a processed food.
Let's talk about the difference between processed foods and whole foods, Michelle.
Our whole foods are as close to nature as possible. Our fruits, our vegetables, anything that you can recognize as being a food that we normally would eat and choose. But our processed foods, whether it's canning or dehydration or freezing, anything they do when you see the nice pretty boxes that look really healthy, but we don't recognize any of the ingredients, it looks like mostly chemicals, that's because it is.
And also our bodies don't digest it the same, do they?
It's so processed that not only the nutrients gone, but the enzymes and other nutrients in there that help you digest it are no longer there.
Okay, so let's say we're eating the bad food or the not so good food, but we're at least getting those vitamin supplements. Are we at least getting the nutrients now?
Probably not. Unfortunately, most of the supplements that we have available today are made chiefly from synthetics and chemicals.
Okay, so I'm failing. I'm having the processed foods. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm taking my vitamin supplements. So what do I do? How do I get those nutrients that I need into my body? Michelle.
Well, to get 100% of the RDA, for our foods today, you would need to eat 10,000 calories.
Oh my gosh,
so
10,000.
I know that we can't do that. We'd all like to try to do that, but we can't. So in answer to that, we made Actives, which it's a whole food concentrate supplement. So all the nutrients in it are from foods. There are no chemicals. There are nothing synthetic in there. It's just basically how nature made it.
And Danielle, you use Actives on a daily basis, right?
I do.
How has it changed you and your family?
Overall, my immune system is much stronger. I used to get anything that the kids brought home from school, I would get hit hard.
Really?
My husband as well, he takes it, and he's been taking it for 2 years, and he burns the candle at both ends. He works constantly. He's always flying back and forth, and that stale, sick air in planes was constantly getting him sick, and he hasn't been sick once in 2 years.
Excellent. Now, Michelle, why is it so important to create a whole food supplement, and what makes it so different?
Well, it's made from 9 servings of fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Which we know from the research that to really be in best health and inhibiting cancers and other diseases, we need about 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. So it has the nutrients from those 9 servings of fruits and vegetables. It has essential fatty acids that are so important, that are extremely lacking, especially for women. Your probiotics, which are your good bacteria that we see like in yogurt. The enzymes that are, unfortunately, they're destroyed when we cook our foods or in processing, so it's so important to get those back. Antioxidants were so important for anti-aging, for our skin and for our hair.
She's got my curiosity going now more than ever. I mean, anti-aging, that's for me. Go ahead.
But everything that we would need on a daily basis that we could be lacking, that we have put into Actives. And in our VMA, which is a vitamin booster for people who need a little bit extra boost. Wow. Again, all from whole food.
All right, so show me how you take this supplement. Danielle, how do you take it?
Well, This is my favorite way to do it in a smoothie.
Ooh.
And I put strawberries and banana and orange juice and mix the packet in a smoothie.
Okay, I could take that. I love that. Now, why is it purple?
Because that's the color it comes out.
That's the natural, all the nutrients, it's from food. And so those are a lot of the foods that we use.
Okay, okay.
And sometimes I sprinkle it on oatmeal, or usually when I'm on the go, what I most often wind up doing is putting it in the shaker. And I have it here to demonstrate. It comes with a whisker. I do my packet. There's also the VMA booster, the vitamins, mineral, antioxidants, and I add that in there as well.
There you go. That's what helps with the anti-aging. That's very important for me. Thank you.
Very important.
Okay.
And you put the whisker right in there.
I love that little whisker.
No lumps, no nothing. 1, 2, 3.
We don't like those lumps.
And it's done.
You know what I love about this? It's great for women like you and me and women in general on the go that just have to have something good and get out the door.
If I don't have this with me, I put it right in my water bottle and just shake it and have it in my purse. You know, you can carry the packets really easily.
Tastes good?
Tastes great.
Awesome. Michelle, let me ask you something. I've seen other supplements on the shelves that say whole food. I mean, let's be honest. There's so many out there.
Right.
How is this one different?
You know, it's just common sense. If you turn around, look at the back of the label, which we all should do, and not pay attention to the front, just look where it says vitamin A, for example. If it says palmitate, definitely not a food that I recognize. I would, like on ours, we use vitamin A carrots, vitamin C from cherries. If it says ascorbic acid or pyridoxine hydrochloride or a chemical that is definitely not a food,
If you can't read it.
not. Exactly.
Can't pronounce it, don't trust it.
Exactly.
So when I see on the label ascorbic acid, that is not vitamin C, right?
It's a part of vitamin C, and actually, for most labels, ascorbic acid is chemically made. It's not the same that we see in our oranges. How it's used in the body is definitely not the same.
Okay. And this replaces all other supplements.
Oh, yeah.
It really does. I mean, it's made with 9 servings of fruits and vegetables, but it has a lot of antioxidants that are so important for anti-aging. Essential fatty acids, so good for our skin. And a lot of things that we're just lacking in our diet as our culture.
It's an insurance policy basically so you get everything that you need.
I love this. And also, this is something that you used when you were pregnant? Tell me about that.
You know, they always prescribe prenatals, and they're reluctant to approve anything when you're pregnant, the doctors. And I brought this in and showed it to them. And it's not really arguable when it's derived from whole foods and there's nothing else in there. So he's like, yeah, it looks good. Let me just send it to my research person. And that night she called and she said, go for it. You know, this is better than anything.
That is awesome.
And wanted some herself.
She wanted some herself. I love it. And you said it. Your husband hasn't gotten sick in 2 years.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it, Danielle. Thank you, Michelle,
Thank
very
you.
much. And again, with the anti-aging, we love that even more. If you'd like more information about active supplements, or if you'd like to add these whole food nutrients into your daily routine, all you have to do is visit their website, activz.com. That's active with a Z, ACTIVZ.com.